Coach, welcome, congratulations. I get the sense that you've gone through a pretty extensive process here over the last couple months. What has this been like for you and your family?
The whole process was just amazing, and just opportunity to meet with Masai and to meet with Bobby and the group in a front office, meeting ownership, Larry. It was just amazing. It really gave me a really good feel what I'm walking into and what kind of people and integrity they have. It was amazing, and I really enjoyed the process.
For fans that might be wondering who is Darko Rajakovic, what do you want people to know about you?
I'm a family guy, I'm a basketball junkie, and I'm a big-time espresso connoisseur. I love my espressos. So I already heard that you guys have amazing coffee shops over here that I'm looking forward to meet and to get to know. But I'm just like, I'm trying to be just like normal human being. I like to treat people the right way. I'm all about trust and trustworthy and building relationships with players, with people on the staff and everybody in the organization and everybody in the city, and with our fans as well. So I'm really fired up to start this journey and to have a great time in Toronto. And
like most teenagers growing up in Serbia, you said, you know what? I'm going to get into coaching. Sounds like an interesting story.
Yes. I mean, I'm not sure that a lot of people actually start coaching at 16, even in Serbia, but that was just kind of like my path, and I really enjoyed every step of it, and there were times that, as like everybody else in every other profession, you're doubting, is this the right thing? Can I do it? But I never gave up. I continued grinding and working and doing the right thing by the teams that I worked on and by the people. And God was generous enough to put me in this position.
Have you started the process of reaching out to guys, getting to know your players yet?
Absolutely. I reached out to all the players on the roster, talked to all of them. And already getting a feel for the guys that are in the gym, get a feel for them and talk to them like, how can I help? How can I serve? How can I be in your corner? So absolutely.
As someone with a background in player development and a passion for player development, how much are you looking forward to getting in the gym with Scottie Barnes?
Oh my God, that guy is such tremendous talent. Everything that I'm hearing him as a person, that how he brings the energy to the gym, the way he's working and improving. I'm really excited to meet him in person and to get on the floor and to work with him. I think the sky is the limit for him, and we're going to really try to help him in any possible way to continue to grow.
Now, this is a team that struggled with its half-court offense over the last few years. Obviously, player personnel goes a long way in determining what an offense looks like. But what are some of your core offensive philosophies?
First of all, for me, offensively, the most important thing is trust. Having trust between players to make each other better. Just make the right play. If you have an open shot and you're working on that shot, you have a green light from me to take that shot. But I also want guys to move the ball and play unselfishly and to make each other better. I love ball movement. I like body movement, playing with a lot of cuts, multiple paint touches to get the best shot available. If we play that way, and we'll do everything to do so, if we have that kind of mentality, everybody's going to benefit from that. Everybody's going to enjoy that style of basketball, and we'll do everything we can to help our guys to play that way.
Now, I was talking to a few people in Memphis, and they told me one of your favorite words is swag. Is that true?
One of the words, yes. I mean, you got to play with confidence. Like, you cannot step on the floor. All the work that you're putting in, everything that goes in, day out, you got to have that swag. I think it's a big for every individual, and also for a whole team to play with that kind of confidence on the floor. And I want our guys to feel that and have that.
That was one of the things that might have been missing a little bit last year. Masai talked about it after the season. He talked about culture a lot, that the team lost some of the culture that they worked really hard to build over the last decade. How do you get that back?
I cannot testify what was here before. I know what I stand for, and talking to Masai and Bobby and everybody in the organization, we have this shared vision what culture needs to be for us. And it's exactly that. It's having respect for each other and having a hard working ethic and working for each other. If we have that and our players embrace that, the sky is the limit for us.
Now you get thrown right into the fire here with a really busy offseason, and depending on how things go at the draft or free agency or maybe the trade market after that, the team could go in a number of different directions here. I know you were the one being interviewed, but how inquisitive were you with Masai and Bobby about the path or what type of team you could be coaching?
We did talk about it, and those conversations are ongoing. But at the end of the day, Masai and Bobby are the ones responsible, and then people that have absolute trust, they're going to make the right decision, the best decisions for the team. So whatever decisions those guys make, I'll be able to follow the lead and to coach the team that we have in front of us.
Have you had a chance to chat with Fred VanVleet at all, and how important is it to you having that point guard, that extension of the coach on the floor? How important is it to you that he's back next season?
Fred is an amazing basketball player. He's a winning basketball player. He proved himself on every level of the game. I know Fred from outside, from watching Toronto outside, and he's this guy who's just bringing it every single day. His leadership, his voice, and everything that he brings to the team, those are tangibles and those are needed for our team. We chatted a couple of days ago, and I'm planning of meeting with him very soon over here so we can talk about an extent of everything.
Have you started the process of putting together a staff yet? And what sort of things are you looking for, attributes that you're looking for in building that group?
Yes, I've been working very hard on last couple of days of establishing great coaching staff with great people, with diversity, with people with different backgrounds, just so we can complement each other. And I'm one of those coaches that I want to be challenged. I want people that are going to be very honest with me, to help me and to help the team. So I think we're on a great path to bring amazing people over here that everybody's going to like in the city.
Now, one of the things that people rave about with you is your ability to relate to any player. How much do you credit that to your unique background, coaching around the world at different levels, speaking multiple languages, or your education as well?
It might have something to do with all of that, but to be honest with you, I think everything starts with your home raising, and I can thank my parents for raising me a certain way to respect everybody and to give everybody a chance and to be open and to listen to other people. And that did not change during my whole life. I always say, like, I want to treat the people the way I want to be treated. And that's my approach, and that's how I approach everybody.
Somebody that you worked with told me to ask you this question, so I will. How many languages do you speak?
Well, it can go different routes. I do speak Serbian, Spanish, a little bit of English, but also I can say that I speak Croatian, which is very, very similar to Serbian. I can say I speak Montenegrin, which is very similar to Serbian. So I'm not gonna be this megaloman and then say that I speak 10 languages. I do not.
It sounds like it's pretty close, though.
Yeah, I studied Greek language. I was at some point fluent in Greek, but over the years I did not use it a lot, so I lost some of that. But I heard there is a big Greek community over here as well, so I might brush it off. Well,
it's a multicultural city, so having all of those different languages at your disposal doesn't hurt for sure. I got to start working on my Serbian, I think, too.
There you go.
I know you've got a lot of work to do, so just a couple more, but you've already made history as the first G League coach born outside of North America, and now you're one of the first European head coaches in the NBA. We've seen this influx of international player talent in the league over the last couple of decades, but what are you hoping that your ascension means to young coaches in Europe and around the world that are dreaming big?
Right. I grew up in Serbia, and it was in those unfortunate years of civil war in ex-Yugoslavia, a lot of things going on. like growing up as a kid, our dreams were not big. We just wanted safety. We just wanted normal life. And, over the years, I just put the work in. And I'm glad to be in this position. And if my life story, life path can help anybody to have big dreams and to work on those dreams, I'm honored to be that. And to be a second European coach to coach in NBA after Igor Kokoškov is a tremendous honor. And I would not be here without all Serbian and ex-Yugoslavian coaches and players and teams that made a lot of success. I would never probably get that opportunity. So I would like to thank everybody that helped me on this road to become a head coach in NBA.
Okay, I've got to ask you about the big fella, Nikola Jokic. I know you coached him with the Serbian national team. What was it like watching him win the championship last night, and what is that going to mean for Serbia?
That's going to mean a lot to Serbia. Probably it's going to mean more to Serbia than it's going to mean to him. He's just this guy who just enjoys basketball, but he enjoys his horses even more and his family even more. He's an amazing human being. He's a connector. He's a team guy. I think we have a privilege to live in an era where he's playing, and I think he's amazing role model for young players and young people, and I'm just proud of him. I really am. We're close friends. We talked yesterday, and I'm so happy for him to winning his first championship.
Coach, thank you for this, and best of luck over the offseason.
Thank you so much, Josh.